most important, I'll share with you a story, since I have fortunately little time, is how I introduced no smoking inside the prison. That was the most challenging thing, because you might just say, ma'am, what did it matter if prisoners smoked? And how does it become a challenge? The challenge was that tuberculosis was very highly rampant in the inside the prison. And because they were all locked up, they were all breathing passive smoking. They were all doing passive. If somebody's smoking, somebody was breathing. So tuberculosis spread in TIHAR jail very widely at that time. And we didn't have the kind of medical budget which is required. And all medical budget was being spent on treatment of tuberculosis. So one was smoking, the other was breathing. So I found that it was spreading very widely. We have to take away smoking those days. It was 1994. I'm talking about 93, 1994. So we decided as a team of officials that we will ban smoking. As it is, the law had come of banning smoking inside the prison. I'm telling this publicly for the first time. So it's a very important story for all of you. So what happened was that when we as a group of officers, we were a very close, wonderful team, we decided that we will not allow smoking inside the prison. We did a survey. We did a survey to find out whether prisoners want no smoking. Can you believe it? When we did a survey of 10,000 prisoners, it was 50-50. It was 50% who wanted smoking to continue and 50% wanted to stop. Now, how do you toss a coin? Now you toss a coin. So we toss a coin. Do we smoke, ban, or do we not ban? So we decided to take the bull by the horns. So all of us officers decided that we will take away smoking from the prison. Now, 50% straight opposition. And imagine if 50% means 5,000 prisoners decide to oppose, tooth and nail, and oppose. Even one person committing suicide in the prison calls for magisterial inquiry. Here, 5,000 prisoners were tooth and nail against the ban of smoking. But for 10 to 15 days, you would be surprised to know, we all officers stayed inside the prison to make sure that prisoners accept this change, because many prisoners were addicted to smoking. They were suffering from withdrawal symptoms because smoking gave them some relief, and taking away smoking meant withdrawal symptoms. So that means health issues. So we spread out homeopath doctors, Ayurveda doctors, and allopaths, everybody, counselors, volunteers, NGOs. We spread out during the next 2 weeks. And we gave the prisoners a lot of fruit juices. We gave them meaty sonf. We gave them homeopathic medicines, those who were going through withdrawals. So for 15 to 20 days, it was very, very challenging, because the prisoners threatened us that they will hang off from the ceiling fans. They threatened us that if you don't give us our smoking back, we will hang ourselves from the ceiling fans. So imagine if one person also had hung from the ceiling fan, I would have lost my job. Government could have suspended me. I would have lost my job. But we all officers, Superintendent Dwivedi, Kishore, Tarsem, all of us, Mr. Jayadev Sarangi, all of us joined hands, became one strong team and decided. Sunil Gupta, they were wonderful officers of those days. And this is written in the book. You must read that chapter in the book. How daring, how courageous. If you might ask me, what is one most courageous act I've done in my career? This was one of our most courageous acts, which we did in our career, was when we took away smoking from inside the prison. And can you believe it? For after 15 days of anger amongst the prisoners, we literally had to supervise the prison manual. And then came health back. The prison system got its health back, and they start to thank us for having given them, because this is the first time they got their natural appetite back. They got the whole system recovering. And now they were valuing clean air, they were valuing fruits, and we gave them juices, as I told you. We gave them meaty sonf also, all kinds of things so that they could chew as a substitute of smoking. But we gave them health foods, and we gave them a lot of homeopathy medicines. It really worked. So I want to tell you, this is one of the most important things we did, besides other things. So taking away smoking from inside world's largest prison in the world, for 5,000 prisoners away, in a prison operation of 10,000, was the most courageous thing we did. Until now, the good news is smoking is not allowed inside the prisons. because earlier cigarettes was being sold inside the canteen. Then nothing of this. Ever since then, smoking is banned and tuberculosis spread stopped, and there was good health inside the prison.